Hi everyone, welcome to Lipstick on a Rig. Today we're going to be making this adorable baby beanie. For this project, I'm going to be using size 4 medium weight acrylic yarn. And keep in mind that you can always just divide one skein in half as well. We'll also be using a size K or 10.5 crochet hook. So go ahead and grab both ends of your yarn, and we are going to crochet these two strands like they are one strand of yarn. So we're going to be working them simultaneously. So to get started, you're going to begin with a magic circle and you're going to place 6 single crochets inside of it. And if you're unfamiliar with any of the stitches used in this pattern, then please check the links in the description because I'm going to have my stitch tutorials listed down there for you. And we're going to be following a continuous loop pattern, which means we won't be starting and stopping each individual row. So you might find it helpful to grab a scrap piece of yarn or a stitch marker to keep up with the first stitch in every row. And we're going to begin this by placing 2 single crochets in the back loop only of each stitch in the row. So when you get to the end of your row, you should have 12 single crochets. And the pattern for the next row is going to be to place 1 single crochet in the back loop only of your next stitch, and then 2 single crochets in the back loop only of the following stitch. And you're going to continue following that pattern, alternating between 1 and 2 single crochets in the back loop only, going all the way around your row. And when you get done, you should have 18 stitches. And the pattern for your next row is going to be to place 1 single crochet in the back loop only of your first 2 stitches, and then to place 2 single crochets in the back loop only of your third stitch. And you're just going to want to repeat that pattern going all the way around your row, and when you get done, you should have 24 stitches. And the pattern for the next row is going to be to place 1 single crochet in the back loop only of your next 3 stitches, and then to place 2 single crochets in the back loop only of your 4th stitch. And you're just going to want to repeat that going all the way around your row, and when you get done, you should have 30 stitches. And the pattern for the next row is going to be to place 1 single crochet in the back loop only of your first 4 stitches, and then you're going to place 2 single crochets in the back loop only of your 5th. And you're going to want to repeat that going all the way around your row, and when you get done, you should have 36 stitches. And that was our last row of increasing, and so the pattern from here is just going to be to place 1 single crochet in the back loop only of each stitch in each row. And we're just going to build the body of our beanie, placing these single crochet stitches. I went ahead and crocheted 12 rows of placing 1 single crochet in the back loop only of each stitch in my row. And now it looks like this. And so to finish off this project, all we're going to do is just place 1 slip stitch in the back loop only of our first 5 stitches here, and then we're going to place a slip stitch under the entire stitch of our next 10 stitches. And then from here, we're just going to cut and tie off our yarn. And since we're going to be turning this brim up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to weave the tail in the direction that I was crocheting, and then any excess I'm just going to turn up like this. And it's always a good idea to go ahead and stretch your brim out and make sure that you can't see the end of your tail when you do that, because sometimes it'll pull it kind of loose. And then you're just going to fold your brim up like that. Please let me know in the comments below if you experienced any issues while you were making this, and I will do my best to help you out. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel, Lipstick on a Rig. Thank you so much for working with me, and I hope you have a wonderful, awesome day.